The time has finally come. We finally know when PlayStation VR2 is going to release, the price, and when pre-orders start. Let's talk about what was announced right now. All right, so super exciting. The price, release month, and time for pre-orders was just announced for PSVR2. Let's give you the lowdown right now. So first off, it releases in February of 2023. So really not that far away. We're in November now, so you've got November, December, January, and then we get the launch in February, just a handful of months away, which is actually closer than I was thinking. I was actually thinking it'd be a little bit later in 2023, but that makes me really excited. Something huge to look forward to in winter of 2023. But when do we get to pre-order this sucker? Well, apparently pre-orders actually open later on this month. I'll put a link in the description where you want to go to sign up. Prices have been all over the place of what people think. $199, $299, $399. Well, let me tell you, it was all wrong. It is $549 for the base set. That comes with the PlayStation VR2, comes with the new Sense VR controllers, and it comes with some stereo headphones, and that's it. Base set $549, which is incredibly expensive, really, if you think about it. You're paying minimum of $399 if you can find a digital PS5, and then you're paying $549 for the PSVR2. This is definitely designed as a premium accessory because it's more than the PlayStation 5. I mean, PlayStation 5 disc version, the normal standard version, is $499, so you're actually paying more money for this one accessory than the entire most expensive console version of the PS5, which blows my mind, but makes sense, especially considering the technology packed into it and the type of experience they're really going for. There's also another set for $599, which is the Call of the Mountain, the Horizon Call of the Mountain set. It comes with the same stuff, except for it also comes with a voucher for Horizon Call of the Mountain. I don't know the price of Call of the Mountain. I'm going to guess that it's either $49.99 or $59.99, probably. So I'm not really sure what you're actually saving for money by pre-ordering the Call of the Mountain set, except for probably a cool box, as it doesn't really list any additional things coming with this specific bundle. But there is a PSVR2 Sense controller charging station also being sold for $49.99. Apparently, standalone software titles are also going to be able to be pre-ordered starting later on this month, and pre-orders are actually going to open on November 15th. You can pre-register, like I said, for the pre-orders. Make sure you go to the link down in the description as they start on November 15th. Now, the big thing. They've also announced some games coming to PlayStation VR2. There's 11 brand new games announced, so let's talk about them. The first is the Dark Pictures Switchback VR. This is like a roller coaster action horror shooter in the world of the Dark Pictures anthology. The description says, Switchback VR will take players for a multi-sensory ride where they'll need to survive the terrifying ghost ship and its distorted apparitions, confront hideous demonic incarnations of persecuted witches in the 17th century New England, and then fight for your life against otherworldly vampires trapped beneath the desert. Finally, escape the horrifying World's Fair Hotel with a sadistic serial killer out for blood and discover how your story connects these worlds on this sinister roller coaster from hell. Which sounds kind of funny when you say it that way. It says, endure every bump, twist, turn, and drop as your cart speeds along the tracks with haptic feedback, bringing the roller coaster to life. Adaptive triggers make each weapon feel unique as you unload on terrifying enemies that emerge from the shadows. It sounds very unique and like a showpiece for some of the haptics, so we'll see how it plays. And it looks pretty interesting. Another title is Crossfire Sierra Squad, which is a mercenary shooter-style game. It says soon you'll be able to drop into the world of Crossfire in full VR, taking the fight to dimensions yet unseen. A battle-focused shooter, Crossfire Sierra Squad will have you fighting a seemingly endless enemy force with high AI intelligence. They say it's a fast-paced and easy-to-learn FPS. You'll be playing as the leader of an elite fire team in the middle of a war over a top-secret biochemical weapon. It does look very interesting. It's an interesting FPS. Definitely something I want to play, as I love FPS games. Some of the visuals look pretty fantastic with the explosions, and with the power of the PS5, we know that there's a lot of potential for amazing visuals, and it looks pretty great, so I'm excited to play it. Another game by Funktronic Labs, actually, which has done a few different VR games, is The Light Brigade. It's a new single-player rogue-like experience as it's filled with immersive gunplay and moody mystery. The visuals look pretty cool and unique, and I enjoy roguelike games, so we'll see how this plays. It says, as the last line of defense against the darkness, you'll enlist in the ranks of the Light Brigade and journey into the sunken world as many times as it takes. Pieced together with shattered memories, these procedurally generated battlegrounds are filled with enemies lurking around every corner. You'll be forced to strategically navigate through dense forests, frozen mountains, and forgotten graveyards with a steady rifle and light magic to keep the shadows at bay. Now, I'll put a link in the description of the blog post where all this stuff is. There's a lot more information, but overall, it looks pretty interesting. Cities VR, the Enhanced Edition by Fast Travel Games, is making it to the PlayStation VR2 as well. It's a great game, so I'm excited to see that they're bringing that game to the platform as well. Also, Cosmonious High by Alchemy Labs will be making its way, obviously, to PSVR2. That should have been a given, pretty obvious that it would make sense to do that. It's also going to utilize things like the eye tracking to make players' eyes move and blink in mirrors or when they take photos. So it's going to be using the new technology, which is pretty great, and taking advantage of that, and I love that they're doing that. We're also getting a Hello Neighbor VR game, which sounds terrifying to me because for some reason this game freaks me the heck out. But Hello Neighbor Search and Rescue is coming to PSVR2 as well, and it looks pretty terrifying, if I'm being totally honest. Also, Jurassic World Aftermath. The collection is coming to PlayStation VR2 as well. We don't have a trailer for this one, but I really enjoy I enjoy this game on the Quest 2, so I'm excited to try it with more visual fidelity on PlayStation VR2. Pistol Whip also announced as coming to the PlayStation VR2, another awesome game that'll be a great addition to the platform. Also, Zenith The Last City is coming to PlayStation VR2, which we kind of already knew as it was kind of said it was coming to PlayStation VR2, but it is announced as coming. It's getting a massive graphics update, it says, faster loading, and for better visuals and all that good stuff. After the Fall by Vertigo Games, also coming to the PlayStation VR2. The zombie shooter game is a great game. Awesome that it's coming to PlayStation VR2 and bringing more people into the game. Tentacular, which is a crazy game where you are like a giant octopus, is coming to PlayStation VR2 as well. Very interesting game. A lot of these games are going to be for pre-order on November 15th. So that's all the games that are announced today, along with the pricing, when you can pre-order, all that good stuff. It's exciting times. PlayStation VR2 coming soon, February of 2023. Well, there you go. PlayStation VR2 will be launching, like I said, in February of 2023 for the staggering price of $549 for the basic set, $599 for the Call of the Mountain set. That's pretty darn expensive, if you ask me. That is more than buying the PlayStation 5 console. It's a lot of cash, but are you going to grab it? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Are you picking up the PlayStation VR2 when it launches? Maybe you're looking for a PS5 still. Let me know down below what you think. And for all of your VR news, updates, and gameplay, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.